classes. So student, today we will discuss about to cloud sim or cloud simulation toolkit. So cloud sim is a complete framework for modeling and simulation of cloud computing infrastructure and cloud services. So cloud sim has become one of the most popular open source cloud simulator tool in researcher and academia, and cloud sim software completely written in Java program. So cloud sim is developed in the cloud laboratory at the Computer Science and Software Engineering Department of the University of Melbourne. So as a cloud computing is a new concept and is still in very early stage of its evolution. So some researcher and system developer are working on improving the technology to deliver better on processing, quality and cost parameter. So cloud computing is a pay-as-you-use model which deliver infrastructure and platform and software as a services to users as per their need. So cloud computing exposes data center capabilities as network virtual services, which may include the set of required hardware application with support of the database as well as the user interface. So this allows the user to deploy and access application across the internet, which is based on demand and services. So student, here first question is arise, what is cloud simulator tool? So a cloud simulator tool allow you to model different type of application in the cloud by creating data center, virtual machine and other utilities that can be configured appropriately, analysis, and many cloud simulators have been developed and are actively used to conduct research in the cloud environment. So this simulation toolkit is an API, means application programming interface, that allow a developer to run any server hardware model as a software simulation to analyze its behavior for real world workload. Therefore, it is clear that it allows to as a researcher to simulate the infrastructure as a service layer. And this simulation tool includes software model of data center, host machine, storage environment, virtual machine, cloud data center broker, allocation and scheduling policy for the virtual machine, as well as task power management. Policies include migration and consolidation of the virtual machine over different hosts, defining the workload attribute for its execution, simulation over the cloud system. So what is simulation? So simulation means you can controlled and fully configurable environment that can repeatable over multiple iteration and reproduce the result for analysis. So this simulation based tool approach can provide various benefits across the researcher community as it allows them to, first is test services in repeatable mode and controllable environment. Second is tuning the system bottleneck before deploying on real environment. Third is simulating the required infrastructure to evaluate different set of workload as well as resource performance, which facilitates for developing, testing and deployment of adaptive application technology. So second question arises, why use cloud sim? So several simulators can be used to simulate the working of new services. Among them, Cloud Sim Simulation Toolkit is the more generalized and effective simulator for testing cloud computing related hypotheses. So you can say that Cloud Sim is an extensible simulation framework developed by a team of researchers under the guidance of Cloud Laboratory, University of Melbourne. So this toolkit allows for modeling, simulation and experimentation related to cloud-based infrastructure and application services, and it's allow the researcher as well as cloud developer to test the performance of the potential cloud application for performance testing in a controlled and easy to set up environment. So also allow fine-tuning the overall service performance even before it is deployed in the production environment. So next topic is features of Cloud Simulation Toolkit. So first features of Cloud Simulation Toolkit is support for modeling and simulation of large-scale cloud computing environment, including data center on a single physical computing node, that is desktop, laptop or server machine. And second point is self-contained platform for modeling cloud, service broker, provisioning and allocation policies. And third point is features of Cloud Sim. Facilitate the simulation of network connection across the simulated system environment. And next point, facilitate for simulation of federated cloud environment that inter-network resources from both hybrid cloud and public cloud as per domain. A features of Cloud Sim very helpful to researcher and academia. So next point of features of Cloud Sim, availability of a virtualization engine that facilitate the creation and management of multiple independent and co-hosted virtualized services on a data center node. So next and last point, you can say that flexibility to switch between space shared and time shared allocation of virtual machine. So all these features would help in accelerating the development, testing and deployment of potential resources, provisioning policies, algorithm for cloud computing based system. So next topic is architecture of Cloud Simulation Tool. So Cloud Simulator is a layered architecture. So the different layer of Cloud Sim are, first layer is user code layer and the Cloud Sim layer. But I discuss about to some point of Cloud Sim architecture. So the Cloud Sim core simulation engine provides support for modeling and simulation of virtualized cloud-based data center environment, including queuing and processing of events, creation of cloud system entities like data center, host machine, virtual machine, broker machines, or other any services to cloud. So first I tell you the user code layer. So the user code layer is a custom layer where the user write their own code to redefine the characteristic of the simulating environment as per their new ideas. And the second layer is a cloud sim layer. So cloud sim layer provides dedicated management interfaces for virtual machine, memory, storage and bandwidth. So also it manages the other fundamental issues such as provisioning of host to virtual machine, managing application execution and monitoring dynamic system state. Dynamic system state, that is a network, topology, sensor, storage characteristic, etc. But some researchers have described in 4 layers. So according to architecture of cloud sim, first layer is network layer, second is cloud resource, third is cloud service, fourth is user interface. So first is network layer. So this layer of cloud sim has responsibility to make communication possible between different layers. So this layer also identifies how resources in cloud environment are placed and managed. So second is cloud resources. Cloud resources means this layer indicates different main resources like data center, cloud coordinator and some other related issues in the cloud environment. So third is cloud services. So this layer include different services provided to the user of cloud services. So the various services of cloud include information as a services, platform as a services and software as a services. And fourth layer is user interface. So this layer provides the interaction between user and the simulator tool. So here I discuss about the main component of the cloud sim framework. So first component is a region, second component is a data center and data center characteristic. And so first point is regions. Regions means it models geographical region in which cloud service provider allocate resources their customer. In cloud analysis, there are 6 regions that correspond to 6 centers in the world. Second is data center. So what is data center? Data center is it models the infrastructure services provided by various cloud service provider. It encapsulates a set of computing, host or server that are either heterogeneous or homogeneous in nature based on their hardware and software configuration. So second, data center characterized. So data center characterized means it model information regarding data center resources configuration. So first is data center configuration means host machine and second the user base. So host machines means it model physical resources, computer or storage. So the user base, it model a group of users considered as a single unit in the simulation and its main responsibility is to generate traffic for the simulation. So next point is cloudlet. specification for simulation engine corresponding to the real life application. So cloudlet is a area where the length defined for a cloudlet is an estimated set of instructions that are going to be executed in a test simulation run. So it contains the application ID, name of the user, base, that is the originator to which the represents have to be routed back, as well as the size of the request execution command, and input and output files. It is based on a set of user requests. So it models the cloud-based application services. Cloud SIM categorizes the complexity of an application in terms of its computational requirement. So each application service has a pre-assigned instruction length and the data transfer overhead that it need to carry out during its life cycle. So next point is a service broker. So what is service broker? Service broker means the broker decide which data center should be selected to provide the services to the request from the user side. So next, virtual machine allocation policies. So this model provisioning policies on how to allocate virtual machine to host machine. So next and last topic, so virtual machine scheduler. So virtual machine scheduler provide to the time or space shared scheduling a policy to allocate processor core to virtual. So cloud SIM architecture is also known as a design and implementation of cloud SIM toolkit.